You know what will help us to go to sleep faster? If one of us tells a story. I know what story we should tell. So after Percy had his accident, he then managed to got back onto the rails, and I think I should let Nora Mockbell tell the rest of this. Okay, Thomas. Anyways, Percy was then taking some trucks along the line, and he was so busy thinking about how he was tell Thomas and Toby how he managed the trucks, he forgot to keep a good lookout. Too late, he saw a broken tree branch hanging across the line. Oh no, said Percy. He tried to brake, but it was too late. He hit the tree branch and it caused the tree to tumble to the ground with a thud. Percy was more startled than hurt, but his front still hurt when he got back to the sheds, and he told the others what happened. It's your own fault, said Thomas. You should have kept a better lookout. I have no patience. Whatever, said Percy. He forgot his good resolution and talked to Toby for the rest of the day instead. That night he asked Toby, Toby, what's a drip, do you know? Well, it's when rain comes through a hole in your cab and fireman doesn't have time to mend it. Well, that's weird. I heard a boy on the platform call his friend one this afternoon. I'm pretty sure he couldn't go through a hole in my cab. That's different, said Thomas. The boy must have thought his friend was being silly. Percy then thought about this. So if you stop me from doing something nice, would that make you a drip, Thomas? You're the drip, said Thomas. Now go to sleep at once. Percy was offended, and instead of going to sleep, he thought on how to pay Thomas out instead. Next day, Thomas was taking Annie and Clarabelle across the line, full of passengers. Henry was late at the junction, and so Thomas tried to make up for lost time. But as he went around the bend, he heard a noise and had to stop. Ouch, said Thomas. But as he stopped, water started to come out of his tank. The driver then inspected the damage.
One of your side rods is broken. It swung up and broke your water tank. We're gonna have to get help.
Meanwhile, Percy is shunting some trucks in the yard when the yard manager came up.
Percy, Thomas has broken his water tank, so you need to go help him.
I won't go, said Percy. Thomas called me a drip, so he can stay there and drip himself. But what about Annie, Clarabelle, and the passengers? Said Toby, who was nearby. Well, okay, I'll go help them, and Percy puffed away. He then managed to find Thomas, and he also brought a works coach full of workmen, and they managed to fix Thomas's side rod in the hole in his tank. But all the water has already leaked out of his tank, so he couldn't move, so Percy had to help him. And that's the story. Now, I know that actually happened, and I'm just recapping what already happened, but at least it will help us go to sleep faster a bit. And with that, Thomas, Percy, and Toby all went to sleep at once.